We have a very serious matter. Is your report ready?
The Select Committee of Parliament, set up in January to investigate operations of the National Social Security Fund, tabled its report on the floor of Parliament today with sweeping recommendations. Top on its recommendations is that the Minister for Gender, Labour and Social Development, Betty Amongi, should resign in public interest.
The actions of the Minister of Gender, Labour and Social Development, Honorable Betty Amongi Ongom, in directing 6 billion to be availed to her ministry amounts to the abuse of office, since the Minister, being the supervisor of NSSF without any law empowering her to do so, and knowing that the ministry activities are financed through appropriation, did an act which is prejudicial to the savers' funds and the just administration of the NSSF. The actions of the Minister are arbitrary and an abuse of office of the duty under the NSSF Act, thereby bringing her conduct within the ambit of the prohibition under Section 11 of the Anti-Corruption Act on abuse of office. The committee therefore recommends that the Minister of Gender, Labour and Social Development, Honorable Betty Amongi Ongom, resigns in public interest with immediate effect.
Secondly, the report recommended that the 12th Board of Directors of NSSF be dissolved immediately. The board was found to have failed to ensure that there was secure, profitable and effective financial management for the benefit of the savers.
Mr. Fred Kebamwesije and Dr. Engineer Silva, who participated in the conceptualization and approval of the said payments, should collectively refund the monies to the savers fund within 7 working days from the date of adoption of this report. Failure to refund, they should face prosecution by the Office of the DPP for causing financial loss to the fund.
In the other recommendations, Parliament should streamline the dual supervision to have the Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development and not the Gender and Labour Ministry bestowed with the full responsibility on investment. Supporting this argument is that the approval of the budget by the Labour Minister slow the implementation of decisions on investment. The committee proposes that the role of appointing the managing director and the deputy of the fund should revert to the finance ministry. However, the streamlining shall leave the Labour Minister with the responsibility of appointing the board for matters of checks and balance. Also, that NSSF should take legal action to recover the title deed for Workers' House from Tumusime Kabega and Company Advocates. The committee stated that there was no reason for the title deed to be in the hands of strangers when the Supreme Court had ruled in a case with Alcon in favor of the fund. It also recommends that NSSF former Managing Director Richard Byarugaba, the Acting MD Patrick Ayota, the Chief Financial Officer Stephen Mwanje, and Barbara Arimi, the Director for Corporate Affairs, step aside to pave way for investigations into abuse of office and conspiracy to commit a felony. The committee further recommends that the Inspector General of Government should carry out lifestyle audit on Byarugaba, Ayota and Paul Kasate. The Speaker of Parliament, Anita Among, deferred debate on the report to Thursday.
We will debate this report with all the soberness, objectively, without having any bias, any business people around the house. Let's talk about the savers' money.
Jackson Onyango, NTV at Parliament.